Welcome back to Math 103. This is video number 18 on fair division. We continue our example of applying the lone divider method to three people, one of whom, Jason, has already made the division of the calendar into three equally valuable shares from his point of view, and we've also figured out which of those shares are fair shares for Kelly, and what remains is to figure out which are fair shares for Lauren, and then how to distribute the shares among the three players. Now, Lauren values the whole year at 18 Lauren points if you set up the point scheme so that each month that she values less highly is worth 1 point, and therefore each month that she values more highly is worth 3 points. So she values the whole year at 18 Lauren points by this scheme, and 18 divided by 3 equals 6. That means that each share that's going to be a fair share for her has to be worth at least 6 points to her. We go through and ask, well, which of the shares that Jason has marked off are worth at least 6 Lauren points? Only S3. Only the share that comes at the very end of the year, which is worth 10 Lauren points. The others are worth only 4 Lauren points, and that is not enough. Is there a standoff here? Well, no, there is not. If you circle the shares that Kelly considers fair shares and the only share that Lauren considers a fair share, there's no conflict here. There is no difficulty giving to each player one share that is on their bid list. So we can give anything to Jason. For example, we could give Jason S1, and that is going to be worth 4 out of 12 total points. In other words, 1/3 of the value of the whole year from Jason's point of view. We can give Kelly May through August. She'll be very happy with that, because that's worth 4 points out of 9 total for the year. So that's 4/9 of the value of the whole year to her, or just over 44%. And finally, we can give Lauren S3, and that is worth a great deal to her. That is worth 10 out of 18 Lauren points for the entire year, or just over 55% of the value of the whole year. So Jason will get just his minimum fair share. That's not surprising. That will always happen to the divider. Kelly will do a bit better than her minimum fair share, and Lauren will also do, in fact, quite a bit better than her minimum fair share. The fact that all these numbers are at least 1/3, they're at least 33.33%, indicates that this really is a fair division. In order to practice this important problem type for the lone divider method, let's go back to the beginning of the same fair division problem with the same characters, same numbers, same preferences, same everything, except now Lauren is the divider instead of Jason. So before going on to the next video, answer the following questions. What happens specifically if Lauren is the divider? That means, where does she divide the year, and which of her shares, as she divides them, are fair shares for Jason, which are fair shares for Kelly? What is a specific fair division of the months? What is a specific way of now giving out shares to players based on Lauren's division? So under this division, once you've given out the shares to the players, we can then ask, and you should figure out, what is each player's share worth as a fraction or percentage of what the whole year is worth to him or her? Okay, so we did this in the previous example when Jason was the divider. Do it again when Lauren is the divider.